Hi, how are you guys? Long time no talk. Yeah, it's been some time. If you guys didn't realize, my room looks kind of different. I know. I've got a table now, just a small coffee table. I've got the Kitani poster there, a director's chair, amazing. And I got flowers too, both from D. So yeah, if you guys are thinking like, oh no, Kitani must paid him a lot, huh? He's getting all these things. So yeah, my girlfriend D bought me flowers and also the director's chair. Coffee table, 35 bucks, honestly. So cheap. From Delhi, and I just bought it. So yeah, I'm still me, I guess. But yeah, before I start, I'm gonna mention it very shortly. My short film Nadia is on Progressive Media. It's nominated for the Prism UBD Festival. But yeah, never planned to release it. And also Swaramu also is there. I never planned to release that either. Why? I think it's kind of shit. I don't know, I just don't like the story. I feel like the story could have been better. But hey, you know, some people liked it. I don't think it was worthy of releasing. But it got selected for the UBD Film Festival, so I was forced to release it, I guess. Me personally, I think these three are the best ones out of all. So yeah, you guys can vote, I think, still, for the best short film. Yeah, I personally think that they deserve to win it, so yeah. And one short mention, Kitani merch, last mention. Sorry, there's a lot of things to update, yeah. We're having limited stock, we only have 40 pieces. Last time, when we first released it, before Kitani was even out, we sold way over 40 at least. So yeah, it may run out fast, so yeah, get it as soon as you can. But yeah, I think the designs are cool. Again, if you want to support me, or you want to support New Wave, we're still a small company here in Brunei, so yeah, it would mean a lot if you guys just support the merch. And yeah, again, that's one way to support us. Okay, now let's get into Kitani. So yeah, I had a script. I made a script. Last time I feel like it was kinda got depressing, honestly. I don't know why. I'm just gonna freestyle, you know, as usual. But yeah, I feel like there's enough time that has passed, you know, and especially now Behind Kitani is out, the documentary. It's 1 hour and 40 minutes. Overkill, maybe, right? It's way too long, I know. But I think it's a good insight to a production here in Brunei, especially like an amateur production. Like honestly, for me, I wish before Simpati, I had a documentary like that to watch, you know, type of thing. If you're into productions, if you're into Kitani, if you're into general like behind the scenes and you're interested on how we made things and how I wrote Kitani and how we choreo some fight scenes and stuff, and some deleted scenes as well included. So yeah, actually, I'll do this. I'll choose one random person in the comment section of Behind Kitani. You get this shirt if you comment anything. Let's talk about what I want to talk about here, which is Kitani. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, I released a 6-episodic series called Kitani, which tells the story about two siblings trying to survive a zombie apocalypse, basically. Yeah, it's on Progressive Media. It's my first project that had a proper budget, I guess. So yeah, that's the project. And back to the video. Personally, I enjoy Kitani, you know? I like the stories, I like the characters. I love the series as a whole because again, it's my baby, you know? I've been working with it for the past like a year and a half actually. If you guys didn't know, me and Wazaf kind of co-produced Kitani. I wrote Kitani for like a good 3 months, I would say. We shot Kitani for like 6 weeks, so that's around like 2 months, right? And over that, I've been editing Kitani for a year, I guess. Yeah, I've been editing Kitani for a year. In that year, I learned how to sound design, I learned how to color grade, I synced the audio and stuff. So yeah, again, it's crazy, you know, and I'm sure people who are production nerds would look at me and be like, you're so dumb that you did that. And it is dumb. It is dumb that I did everything in terms of editing for Kitani. I didn't expect it to be that hard, honestly. There were days which was harder than others, but I always knew that the story was worth telling, and whether it was for me, myself, or it's for the industry, it was gonna do something, in my opinion, at the time, at least, you know? That's why I was so persistent on getting it out, and that's why Kitani is so personal to me, you know? It's like taking care of a baby for a year and a half and then letting out in the world for everybody to just judge, you get me? But yeah, again, that's art. So yeah, before Kitani came out, I showed Kitani to several people. ranging from like close friends from the production, close friends outside of the production, like who never didn't even know I was making Kitani. Some of them weren't even close to me. Some of them were like mutuals, you know. Like I've never talked to them, but I don't know. I just wanted to show Kitani to them and kind of see how they would feel watching without any bias, type of thing. And yeah, the reception was very positive, I would say. There was barely any criticism, and I think a lot of it was because people had no expectations, one, and two is people had low expectations of Brunei content, I would say. And again, when they were watching, I was in the room as well most of the time. Only a few people I sent it online and let them watch it. So yeah, maybe that played a role again. I think it's hard for people to be like, it's shit in your face, I get it, But again, the point being is genuinely it was a positive review, even Wazif believed in the project, every crew believed in the project, every cast believed in the script as well, which explains why the mixed reviews of Kitani, let's say that, was very surprising, I would say. Of course, I think the first part, like a week in to the release of Kitani, was an outpour of like positivity. People were saying like, oh, this is crazy for Brunei and whatnot, and then it was like reaching the expectation of me, because the day before it released, I was very anxious because I was like, I'm kind of scared because honestly, the first few episodes were the worst episodes. Episode 1 and 2 were the slowest, I would say. It's not the worst, but it's the slowest. And yeah, I was afraid that people won't even get to watch until episode 6. And I was in the consensus where if you watch it until episode 6, it's hard to hate Kitani because I feel like the ending hits people, in my opinion, again. And then for some reason, a week after that, like after the outpour, like these criticisms started coming in, Some of them were very like petty. Like I think some of them were just like, this is overrated, Everybody thinks this is good, it's not good, Let me tell you why it's not good, type of thing, And some of them were very fair, Of course, I had a few friends already texting me privately that they had criticism of Kitani, but in the end of the day, they still enjoyed it. But there was just people that actually didn't like Kitani, like straight up. And it was hard for me to kind of accept at first because I was in the consensus that Kitani was good, but slowly these people that I respected, most of them were directors that didn't enjoy. That's another weird thing. And I was in the consensus that, oh my god, maybe Kitani is actually bad, but maybe it was because of the hype, maybe it was because of me, being so outspoken and people kind of like get annoyed by that. I get it. So yeah, and it was kind of a weird thing of me starting to, whenever I see anything that's close to Kitani, even like the merch, like because around the time I was like, it was when we were delivering merch to people. Thank you to the people that supported the first batch of merch, by the way. But yeah, I started to kind of like see the flaws of Kitani and kind of like forget why I made Kitani in the first place, I saw criticism like people saying that I didn't get into the social politics of Chinese representation, feminism and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, in my opinion, I wanted to tell a story about human philosophy, what makes you a human being, that gray line between a sentient being and just a straight up animal who just kills to survive and stuff, how far does surviving and sacrificing push you, type of thing. I enjoyed the family storyline in it, I enjoyed the characters and stuff, but yeah, again, slowly I kind of started to feel like I failed in Kitani, weirdly. As much as it was getting a load of like attention, we honestly probably had the lowest budget compared to all of the other progressive media stuff out there. I don't know if I can say that, but I'm not revealing any numbers, but I'll just say that we do. I really am sure that we did have the lowest budget compared to other progressive media projects out there. But yeah, for us to receive that much attention for a lower budget project should be an achievement on itself, and especially like this is New Wave's first production. I'm still 22, I guess, and stuff. We had such a young crew and stuff, but I don't know, I kind of don't like to think about those things because I feel like I'm giving myself excuses, The thing is, I criticize other people's projects. Everyone knows this. I post on my Instagram stories that sometimes I share my opinions on local films and also international films. So it just makes it fair for other directors to also criticize me as well. But I had a thought in my head, like if this was released by someone else, if the name Syafi Halim wasn't attached to Kitani, if it was just a new director coming up, you know, and stuff, and people had zero expectations and stuff, would the reception be different, you know, if I wasn't as outspoken as I was, you know, saying like people will watch this and feel like, damn, that's made by the Bruneian, you know, I keep saying that. And I don't know, right? Could've, should've, would've, you know? That's not the reality we live in now. And the reality we live in now is that I released Kitani, and this is the reception for Kitani. And I think it takes a lot as well to admit online that criticism affect you, you know? Because I feel like a lot of people want to seem like, ooh, I'm bigger than the criticism, you know, the criticism don't hit me and stuff. But I know some directors just avoid straight up reading criticism, you know. It's hard to read, of course, but I think, you know, it helps you become a better filmmaker in the end of the day, and better person, you know, on that. Again, everybody's on the journey to better themselves. Yeah, I'll admit it right now, like I did get affected by the criticism, you know. Me mentally was such in a negative space to the point when I came across someone and told me that she really enjoyed Kitani. I legit kind of like straight up thought that, oh, she's just being nice and she actually doesn't like Kitani and Kitani's not that good and stuff. And then she, you know, said that a few of her family members cried and stuff. I kept on backing track, you know, which I'm like, yeah, but this, but that. And she was the one like, you know, what's going on, you know, like, what happened to the confident Syafi? And I was like, oh, and I took a step back and I was like, all right, you know, what's going on here? And then she said, it takes a lot to make people feel things, and I think Kitani did that, you know. It may not hit some people, but it did hit a lot of people, you know, and that's what matters. I don't know, I saw my parents cry watching the ending of Kitani, and I think that should be enough. This is my advice to any directors out there, you know. It's a very anxious experience releasing your project out there, not gonna lie. But be careful who you listen to, I guess, in terms of criticism. You know, some people have their dumbest rating systems, so it doesn't matter these numbers. What matters is what they say, you know. If Armin's character wasn't that deep enough or whatever, you know, and I'll be like, all right, fair, you know. But yeah, again, I'm on the path of learning for sure. Did Kitani fail? I don't know, but Wasif did say this to me. He said, whatever it is, people's reception of Kitani, we couldn't control that. But what we could control is helping progressive media succeed to get more subscribers, you know, doing our part. And whatever it is, my thought of wanting Kitani to be this major cultural effect on Brunei and stuff, which didn't happen, you know, clearly. Whatever it is, my dreams was, in the end of the day, we did push the industry forward, you know. We did bring subscribers, a lot of subscribers to progressive media. Again, you know, me, a 22-year-old, alongside these other experienced production houses, you know, and I'm like proud that I'm even part of this movement of the industry, you know. Whatever it is, Kitani was a story I wanted to tell, you know. It wasn't censored by progressive, it wasn't censored by Moha, it wasn't censored by Mora or whatever. It was the story I wanted to tell, and I have no excuse for that. And I'm just happy that I got my story out there, you know, straight up. And yeah, in the end of the day, Kitani did what it needed to do, which is help the industry, you know. I'm sure Operation Hantu brought in their followers as well. I'm sure Shazana's with I Want to Be Famous brought in their followers as well. And that's the point, you know. It's coming together to prove to the Brunei audience that we can make quality content, and also to prove creatives that there is an audience for local content, you know. Yeah, honestly, I'm just hope the people that didn't enjoy Kitani watch Operation Hantu and they enjoyed Operation Hantu, or if they didn't enjoy Kitani and didn't enjoy Operation Hantu, they watch I Want to Be Famous and enjoy I Want to Be Famous, you know. I really hope that's the case. But yeah, I really enjoyed all three in the end of the day. And again, yeah, I just want to say that in the end of the day, I'm a film goer before a filmmaker, you know. I'm a fan of films. I love film. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to say thank you to the people that enjoyed Kitani. I just want to say thank you to the people who are supporting the merch, supporting the movement of the creative industry. I hope I have a part to play in changing the industry. I'm here to help progressive media. I'm here to help RTB go if they ever need me. And I hope every director out there has the same mentality of wanting to help. I just hope one day, whether that's 20 years time, 40 years time, 60 years time, you know, you never know, someone to be able to dream to be a director here in Brunei and see that it is possible and it is a lucrative job, you know, like you don't need to work 2 jobs type of thing. So yeah, we are in a creative industry that's blooming, and I'm lucky to be present where I am today. 5 years ago, there wasn't any platform like this that was able to support small filmmakers, you know. But yeah, that just shows, right? Okay, my poster just fell down, yeah? I haven't gotten a frame yet, yeah? So I just pasted it on the wall for this video. I get it, it's embarrassing, alright? Again, my point being, it just shows that if you have a dream, and again, those 3 UBD filmmakers right now, they're very promising. I made Sympathy 2 years ago, and look at me now, you know? And I'm gonna hopefully make bigger things from here on out. I can just only imagine where they're gonna go in 2 years time, and I hope they do succeed, and they do also help the industry, you know. Industry doesn't just change from one great director or whatever. It comes with different types of directors with different genres and different ideas of film. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm very happy with where I am right now. I'm really excited with the things to come. I'm happy with my family, I'm happy with my friends, I'm happy with my girlfriend. And yeah, I'm in a very good spot in life. To better good spots, I guess, right? Yeah, I don't want people to think like, oh, he's salty about the comments and stuff or whatever. I think I'm over it. I kind of see the level of Kitani. It's not as good as what I thought it was, but it's not as shit as I think it is, you know? So yeah, it's that mid-level of like good, but slightly disappointing because of the hype type of thing, you know? Again, comment on the Behind Kitani documentary, which should be out yesterday. Comment anything. Hopefully it's something nice. But yeah, comment anything, and yeah, stand a chance to win a merch. Yeah, and then we'll get you the size that you want and stuff. And yeah, that's it. I just think it's a good insight for production here in Brunei, and I think it may be quite insightful for the people who are interested to make their own films. And also, I think how me and Wazif, who were like what 20, 21 around the time, made Kitani, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and see you guys next time. Bye bye. I hope to make more videos. Bye bye. No promises, by the way. Don't be disappointed if I don't, but yeah, bye bye.